Okay, everybody, so I went to the bins and I got a bunch of stuff. So let's see what we got. Also, I fell down the stairs and I hurt myself. So my husband's going to help me. So if you see hands that aren't mine, it's because he's helping me. And if you hear construction noises, they're doing construction on the house next door. There's nothing I can do about that. But yeah, let's get started. So I found this. It's a complete set, sealed, brand new. These usually sell, things like this usually sell from anywhere from like $12 to $25. If you get a really rare one, it'll sell for more. But this one, probably around $15. And you know, it was at the bins. I paid per pound. It's probably a little under a pound, so probably paid like $1 for it about. I got this Floral Canvas Bag there. It's a pretty large bag. This is going to be for one of my witchy boxes. So, wow, my hand's in the frame. So that's going to be good. This was mostly a run to get witchy box items, not resell items. But I did grab a couple of things I saw. So, most everything you see is going to go in a witchy box. I was running low on stuff. And I got this. It could be either an altar dish to put, oh my gosh. Pookie, can you remove? Oh, see, you saw my husband's hand. It didn't do much. Anyway, so like this can either be a dish for offerings on the altar, or it could be a candle holder. So I got that for witchy boxes. And then this has a pretty pattern on it. It's hard to make out, but it's got a floral pattern stamped into it, and this can be used as a cauldron. So I got this for witchy boxes as well. This is an item that I got out of there. It's paper, and this is from the elephantdungpaper.com. And every time I find these pretty commonly in like Goodwill and things, and I used to grab them all the time for my dad because his favorite animal is elephants. And what they do is, elephants, kind of like cows, they eat a bunch of fibrous things, but they don't process it all the way. So they take the elephant dung from the elephants and they make paper out of all the fiber in it. They clean it and everything. So this paper was made from elephant dung fiber. And all the proceeds go to helping elephants in the wild and stuff. So I would normally have just given this to my dad because I would save these all up every time I found them. But he has since passed, so I will put it in a witchy box. I do have a couple people who buy the boxes who like elephants, so I save those for them now. I have these candle holders that I pulled out. I need to clean them up a bit, but other than that, they're pretty great. Those will go in witchy boxes. Oh, if you're wondering what witchy boxes are, you can see some of my other videos. I make witch subscription boxes and sell them, so. And they're different for each person. So this is a Citronella Candle in a big stone type thing. This is really heavy. Good thing I price out, like, I don't say, oh, this weighs like 5 pounds, so this cost me like $6. I just am like, oh, how many items did I get for the $40 I spent? And then I average it out. So, but oh my gosh, I'm glad I send my stuff flat rate. But yeah, this will end up in a witchy box. I grabbed this calendar, even though it's an old calendar, because it has these really nice big pictures of fairies. See? So I was thinking I could just cut them out and then, you know, people can have them as wall art. I could send them in witchy boxes that way, or I could just do it for my own room. I'm not sure yet, but they're pretty neat. So I grabbed it since it just costs basically nothing. I found this really cool antique pitcher, and I want to keep it for watering my garden, but I'm going to put it in one of my like witchy boxes that is like $50+ dollars. But I mean, it's silver plate, which is pretty cool, and I could shine it up, but I'm not going to because a lot of people like the tarnish and stuff, the look of it. I just think this is super cool and belongs in a witchy house to water your plants. It's just so awesome. I found this like book, and it's very pretty high-end paper. And then there are like lists, different kinds of papers. I'm not sure what everything means. I think this is for passwords, maybe? I don't know what E is for. And then A, I think, is for address, but I'm not sure. Or if they're just random letters. But that's on one side. And then when you flip the book over, it has other things. So I need to look this brand up here. Unless that's somebody's like personalized name that they put on their stationery. It seems to be like a stationery book. So you have all your stationery in one place. But it's really pretty. So basically I'm going to look it up and see what the selling price is on it. And if it's not a whole bunch, then I'm either going to put it in a witchy box or I'm going to turn it into some kind of junk journal type situation because it's pretty cool. And then I got this book there. The book's there. Let's see, at my bins, it's $2. What is it? $2, babe?
$2.19.
$2.19 per pound, under $25, and $1.19 over 25 pounds per pound. I got like 29 pounds. But the books are like $1.25 for paperback, which I think is ridiculous. But that is still within my price range to put it in a witchy box. So, yay! This is the only book I found there that would go in my witchy boxes. But it's a pretty good one. So I grabbed this really cool long bag. I believe it's for yoga mats, but it could be for other things. But yeah, that will most likely go in a witchy box. It's like velvet. It has like the little soft velvet to it. And then my cat is chilling out right next door to me, kind of helping. I got this wooden hanger container, witchy box. Though this is going to have to go into a really large one, like a 51, just because it's so big. But it is a cool box. If not, I will use it in my room because it goes with the colors of my room, which are like gold and green. But we'll find out. But I stuffed things inside. What treasures await inside? Oh gosh, hang on. I'll pause it and get them out. Well, there was a really pretty silk scarf that I had grabbed, but I didn't notice it had a bunch of holes. So I'm going to fabric recycle that. But that's fine because it literally weighed nothing, so it didn't contribute to the weight. I got all these, and I figure I'll just sell these as a set on eBay. They're hearing aid batteries. I have no clue how much these are worth. I think it's like $2 each, so if I sold all these together, 4, 5, like $14, and it weighs like nothing, and they're all brand new, so it's easy peasy, and they're so light that I probably paid 25 cents maybe for all of these together. And then this was also in there. It's a little Pooter rabbit. Easter's coming up, so this will probably end up in a witchy box, but it is adorable. Right, I got this little zippy pouch, floral design. It'll go in a witchy box, and I got a wooden goblet. How cool is that? Definitely goes in a witchy box. Okay, I got these wooden bunny napkin rings. Are gonna go good in a witchy box. And I got this really cool sculpted candle, which will also go in a witchy box. I got this very thin, pretty cloth to use as a, that I'm going to send out as an altar cloth or a scarf. You can use it as either since it's large enough to cover an altar. And as a kitty bed, you know, I'm going to have to wash this again if you get kitty foes on it because some people are allergic to kitties. So now I'm going to have to wash this again. You're being a fart. She's got her claw stuck because she's being a poo. I was using this to carry a bunch of the stuff. I have a giant bag that will also go in the witchy box stuff. So in this box, I found a brand new water bottle, and my son goes through water bottles like no tomorrow. So I pulled this out of the bins, considering it was literally brand new and boxed, and figured he could, I have a backup. And it's metal, so it'll survive a little longer than all of its friends. The problems with these metal ones is they still always have a plastic top, and my son decimates these plastic tops. Because he drops his water bottle continuously, I guess, throughout the day. And yeah, but now I have a backup water bottle that I paid like $1 for. I think this is probably my favorite personal item I found. It's just this really old vintage clipboard, and it is made of like slats of wood. It is thick. I mean, it's not like particle board. It's literally like strips of wood, and it's starting to like come apart right here, and this thing's all old and like rusted, and it's just cool. But it's an old school clipboard, and I'm keeping this, and it's awesome. So these are like tags that people made for Christmas, and they're super cute. So I'll probably use these on my Christmas presents next year. It's because I celebrate both Yule and Christmas. I probably won't throw them into witchy boxes just because they literally say Christmas on them. So if they said just like Happy Holidays or something, that would have been great. But I mean, I can use these as tags for my my stuff. Although, I mean, you can use the backs. It's pretty cool. And then I got this cool belt that actually fits me, so I'm gonna keep that. Alright, this is gonna be hard to see because it's a big blanket, but it's a big St. Nicholas, like, Christmas blanket. And he's a very Yule St. Nicholas with his moons and stars on his robe. So I liked it a lot. It's hard to find more Yule-centered Santa Claus things. The cat is failing at getting on the bed. But I'm keeping this. It is monogrammed in the corner, but I don't care because when I display it, I'll just fold that corner over. Because I've always wanted one of these. So I'm keeping this. You can walk all over this one, Kali. Alright. This is starting to run a little long, so I'm putting multiple things together. I got a little vintage picture display that'll go in a witchy box. I got this cute old tin that has David the Gnome on it. It was an old cartoon for kids in like the 80s that I used to watch. But I'm gonna look in to see how much this would sell by itself, and then depending on that, it'll go in a witchy box because it's got gnomes on it. Placemats, especially large placemats, are really good for altar decorations. so I tend to grab them. And I found 4 of these fall leaf ones, so these will go into witchy boxes towards the fall season. So I rescued this old fabric. It's perfect for spring. I'm going to trim it down so it's, because the edges are kind of ratty, I'm going to trim it down so it's a rectangle, so people can use it for an altar cloth or for fabric to sew whatever they want. I like to really save as much vintage fabric as I can, because, you know, anything that's at the bins, if it doesn't sell that day, it goes straight to the trash. They don't donate it, just so you know. If it's at the Goodwill bins, Goodwill does not donate it. It's straight to the trash after that. So I like to give them as least amount of my money as possible while saving the highest amount of stuff. So I do a lot of clothing that I rescue from the bins. I put in the boxes too. And so this is going to be for somebody who likes purple or leopard print. It's got florals on it. So that's great. All right, so this is like a really nice see-through shirt that you'd wear on over like a cami or something. It's got a nice floral design, so that'll go in a witchy box as well. This is a brand new shirt that I pulled from the bins. Still has price tags on it. Pretty much anything with like nice florals and stuff I'll grab. It's just, as long as it has like a witchy type aesthetic. And then I just match it when I ask people like what the colors and things they wear. And then I also pulled out this really shimmery, pretty blue scarf that could be either a scarf or a altar cloth. So I got 2 of these placemats, very large placemats that can work as people's placemats or decor or as an altar cloth. And it's just really pretty. It's got the pine cones on it, so this is more of a Yule type thing. I like to pick up Yule things as opposed to Christmassy type things. This one has Yule trees on it. I got 2 of these, 2 of these, and then this one that has like spring colors here, so I can start sending it out in the more springy witchy boxes. I got 4 of these, this kind. So I grabbed this really pink, pretty scarf. And this very long, pretty scarf slash altar cloth. Super long. So there was a lot of fabric things I got this time. That's always good. They're easy to wash as long as they're relatively clean, and can use them in multiple different ways, as fabric, as scarves, as altar cloths, as placemats, all sorts of stuff. Love the fabric section. And usually I'm not looking for what other people are looking for. Everybody else leaves placemats and things behind, so that's fine. I have a couple more items and then I'll be done. So the last things I got was this giant shell. So that'll go in a witchy box. I got one of these things. I can't remember what they're called, but they sell decently well sometimes. So this will probably sell by itself. And someone put its, like, the stuff from its box on its base. But, so if it doesn't sell by itself, I'll throw it in a witchy box. And then the last thing I found was this box. And I opened it, and they are a set of 12 Christmas ornaments that have, like, this is like 10 Lords Leaping. They're wooden. They're from 1988. I figured I would give it a shot and see if they're all in here, and probably sell it for, I don't know, $10 to $15. It's really light. Probably cost me like maybe $1. So that's everything I got at the bins. I paid $39 for all that stuff. Oh, and I also got a really nice plush rabbit for Valentine's for my kiddo that I washed and gave to him. So see you guys next time. I have a fun haul, and have a good time till then. Have an amazing day. Bye.